Fossils and evolution by stages. Fossils. What are fossils? When organisms die, their bodies decompose and are lost, but every once in a while, the body or at least some parts may be in an environment that does not let it decompose completely. For example, if a dead organism gets caught in hot mud, it will not decompose quickly and the mud will eventually harden and retain the impression of the body parts of the insect. All such preserved traces of living organisms are called fossils. Link of fossils in the process of evolution. Look at these pictures. These are the fossils of 4 different organisms, while this is a fossil of a dinosaur which had feather imprints. This indicates that some dinosaur had feather but would not be used for flight. These were gradually adapted by birds who used them for flying. Hence it is clear that the birds evolved from dinosaurs which were reptiles. Thus we conclude that fossils provide evolutionary relationship between different species. Evolution by stages. The eye seems to be a very popular adaptation. Planaria cockroaches do have them, so does an octopus, and so do vertebrates. The structure of the eye in each of these organisms is different enough for them to have separate evolutionary origins. Humans have over more than 2000 years cultivated wild cabbage as a food plant and generated different vegetables from it by artificial selection. To select for very short distances between leaves and have bred the cabbage we eat. Some wanted to select for arrested flower development and have bred broccoli, or for sterile flowers and made the cauliflower. Some selected for the swollen parts and came up with kohlrabi. Some simply looked for slightly larger leaves and came up with leafy vegetable called kale. Molecular phylogeny. Changes in the DNA during cell division would lead to changes in the proteins that are made from this new DNA. These changes would accumulate from one generation to the next. The organisms which are more distantly related will accumulate a greater number of differences in their DNA.